Bonjour, hi my loves. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. So in today's episode, I kind of have a lot of things to talk to you guys about. So let's start by the most important thing, which is giving you my apologies. So I've noticed for the two last episodes that the audio wasn't the best because your Miss Girl had a lot of things to say, and instead of just, having her mic on my desk and talking, no, I had to fucking take the mic and put it right in front of my mouth, where there's like probably my DNA on that fucking mic. I cannot return it anymore because I don't know what people will do with my DNA. I don't want to know. And also, I was way too close to the mic. I think I needed to answer some needs. You heard what I said. But I'm sorry for the last... What I was trying to say is that I'm sorry that the last two episodes, the audio was a little shitty. But at least I figured out the issue. What was the issue? Yes, me talking close to the mic. But also, I know it's kind of embarrassing to admit. I was filming. Well, I'm filming. No, not today. I changed. I was filming my podcasts on Zoom. You know, the platform we all use during the pandemic. Yeah, on Zoom. Because I don't have money! Why would I buy a camera if I don't know if what I'm doing right now is for real? Like, I don't know. Why would I invest? You know? So I'm trying to be smart with my money, and I'm doing I'm dealing with the resources that I have, which is Zoom. But Zoom is shitty as fuck. You know why? Because I've noticed that every time that my voice would get a little higher, which is in most cases when I'm angry, and that's when it's more funny, it'll just cut the audio. They're like, I don't want to hear you. I just want to be positive. Shut up. Let me be angry. Let me bitch around. Huh? I feel like I often do apologies in this podcast. How many have I made since my beginnings? Like 3? 4? Damn. Am I Tana Mongeau? I feel like her. Her job must be tiring. Giving an apology every blue moon. No, more often. Every time the sun rises. Am I shading her? I don't want to shade her. No, that's not my purpose. Not for today. You know what's my fucking purpose for today? Put you all motherfuckers on your fucking place. Because you know what I fucking hate? Oh my god. Personally, so let me give you a little context. Personally, I'm not an IG body model, okay? I post once every 7 months if you're lucky. My goal is not to post on Instagram, it's just to follow what's Taylor Swift posting, So I mostly follow celebrities and people that I've shared classes with, that I'm friends with, people that I used to, have a group project with. Even though it's been like 3 years ago, I still follow you because it's like, why would I unfollow you if you still follow me? Tell me why. Tell me fucking why. In the morning, I woke up, looked at the time. It was 8:05. I was like, okay, that's my pee-pee break. I was expecting to go pee-pee and go back to my sleep because I put my alarm at 10 a.m. So I'm gonna wake up at 10 a.m. And then I did the mistake to go on Instagram and look at my following list. And why was I looking? Don't get me wrong. I'm not obsessed about the amount of followers that I have. I have I used to have 305 followers. And I used to have this number for almost a year now. So I kind of know it by heart. Tell me why in the morning I noticed 304? I was like, what do you mean? Who motherfucker unfollowed me? So I downloaded the app where you can see who unfollowed you because I was lazy. Downloaded it and saw that it's a guy that I used to have all my classes with 2 years ago in my first year of university. And I thought we were friends. And even to this day, sometimes he like do some polls on Instagram, or I do some not ask me a question, who am I do some polls on Instagram like for comedy stuff, and he'll answer and vice versa. Sometimes we'd still connect a little bit. Tell me why he unfollowed me. Who do you think you are? Not only did he unfollow me, he could have at least taken me out of his follower list. But no, Miss Boy wanted to have a good follower-following ratio. I'm not following anyone who's not a celebrity and who's not following me back. I'm not a fan. And I texted my friend. I was like, hey girl, is it weird? Because sometimes I still want to give him the benefit of the doubt, because it happened to me, like, I remember like last summer, I unfollowed one of like, not closest friend, one of like my high school friend that I used to talk a lot in high school, and to this day we still answer, like sometimes we text like a little bit, and I unfollowed her, and I noticed, I'm like, oh my god, sorry girly, my fat ass tongue unfollowed you by accident. And it was like, a big quiproquo. Is it an English word? I don't know. So I just taught you a French word if you're an English listener. But so I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. So I was like, oh, maybe I should like DM him and be like, hey, funny, you unfollowed me. You're so funny. And I texted my friend. I was like, hey, should I text that? And she's like, absolutely not. I'm like, why? Like, it's, I'll say as a joke and put some emojis, because in my head, if you put emojis, you could say whatever the fuck you want. If you put an emoji, it cancels it out. It's like, oh, she's not taking it seriously. So if I'm telling you that you're stupid ass bitch, but I put a emoji that's crying and laughing at the same time, like, I'm joking. Even though if I'm serious, but I'm joking. But I'm serious. Get me? You get me? Do you get the vision? And my friend was like, when someone unfollows you, you don't ask. You just unfollow them back. And that's it. I'm like, thank you for your words of truth. I needed that moment of maturity. So it was now like 8:35. And I was well awake. Thank you. I was about to say his name. Thank you, Mr. fucking... So instead of starting my day, to kind of gain some hours of the days to eventually do some homeworks, I just scrolled down on TikTok. And I kind of went a little bit on the Travis Kelce rabbit hole, like with him and his brother, because I know they have a podcast. First of all, having a podcast with your siblings must be so awesome. I say that as if I'm an only child. I can't have a podcast with my siblings, but I'm the star. But there are stars too. Honestly, like, if you think I was about to say cool. If you think I'm, like, nice. If you think I'm entertaining, wait to see my brothers. They are, like, I'm the worst of them. Like, compared to them, I'm nothing. Wow! Why am I kind to them? Oh, I was mean to them earlier. It's okay. I balanced it out. What the fuck? So, I want to talk to you guys today about... Sorry, I kind of hesitated because I was like, do I really want to put that on the internet again? Another similar situation that I used to do previously with, what's his name? Eminem Boy. No, I don't have a new crush. Actually, it's an old... Let me explain to you guys. A guy that used to be in my first year of university. So for those who don't know, in my university, for the first year, we have the same people no matter what the class is. So it could be marketing, it could be economics, it could be finances. There will be the same set of people, the same 75 people in each class, and that's for the whole first year. So you kind of get, to know people, to develop friendships easier, and to get some contacts and blah, 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 blah. And there was a guy, because there's always a guy. What's life if there's no guy? Ew. I complimented man way too much. Ugh. But let's call him Carl. I became friends with him during, so the school year is from like the end of August till the end of April. And I became friends with him like around December, January, February? I don't know, during this time period. And I was super surprised because something to know about me is I am never purposefully, confidently making the first friendship moves towards a straight white man. You're probably asking why. They're scary as fuck. I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory. Like, if I have no problem to make the first friendship move towards any, like, girly pop, towards any gay man. Like, I have no problems with that. But towards a straight man, not even a straight white man, just a straight man, like, I cannot. Because I feel like they just won't get me. They're too dumb to get me, And I feel like with my personality and who I am, that they'll just judge me. Because, I don't know, I always have like this, I wouldn't call them insecurities, I'll just call them negative thoughts. And so I'll never make the first friendship moves. That's all I'm about to say. So during the first year of university, I became friends mostly with girlies and the gay. Is it? Was there more? Well, maybe. And I don't know how. Honestly, I don't even remember how I became friends with Carl. I was about to say his real name. With Carl. I think one day I just followed him on Instagram and he followed me back. And because I was posting like regularly on Instagram some funny content, because I'm an influencer, suburban influencer, sometimes he would react to them and we just got along really fast. And not only that, but also we had the same sense of humor, the same personality, the same like kind of vision of life and stuff. And because of all these two factors, for a long period of time, I really hesitated. I was like, do I have a crush on Carl? Or do I just have a friendship crush? Because it happens. Friendship crushes where you meet someone for the first time and you connect with them so fast and you're like, oh my god, obsessed with them. And usually it happens friendship crushes because of my patterns to not talk to straight men. I only talk to the gays and the girlies. And when I have a friendship crush with the gays and the girlies, I'll never doubt myself if it's like only platonic, because I'm not attracted to the gays and girls. Well, the gays, unfortunately, too much time in my life, too many times in my life where I thought the man was super attractive and stuff, and turned out he was gay. Like, too many times. Honestly, it's embarrassing. So, with Carl, I was like kind of doubting, because I was like, wait, is it again a friendship crush, or is it more? So during this period of time, I was questioning myself, and I was like, blah, 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 blah. And sometimes he'd say some things that I'm like, am I thinking too much? Like, what is it? And sometimes I'd even overthink being like, oh my god, what he said, did he mean it as a friend or more? Or it doesn't help when you get friends with someone who's also attractive, because I've had straight man friends, well, wait, friends that are straight men before in my life, but I never found them attractive. But Carl, he was. So I was like kind of confused on like this whole thing. Like sometimes it could be like, oh, too bad you weren't able to be to this not school event, but like this little hangout with the class. I hope you be there. No, that's a really bad example, because that's clear. Whatever! So during this period of time, let's say I was more inclined in having a crush towards Carl. And ever since we weren't in the same class anymore, he kind of answered less and less and less to my stories. And I'm like, did he get himself a girlfriend? But that's not even, I don't even care, because I'm like, it's been 2 years, you know? And during this period of time where I was super, doubting everything, questioning everything, I even wrote a song about Carl. I want you to read it. No, I will read a part of it to you guys, because I don't embarrass myself enough on the internet. So let's start. Let's say it. Oh my god, I'll take a really serious note. It'll be, I don't know, funny. Today I spent time with a new... No, I'm saying normally, the fuck. Today I spent time with a new group of friends, hanging at a park, talking about everything. Didn't expect one of them to say your name. I should have known a guy like you is high in demand. Not in my stomach, I didn't see it coming. And I dare to say I love a good movie plot. Biting my lips, the sadness turns to anger. I'ma do what they did to John Tucker. Do you get the reference? The movie reference, John Tucker? I hope you do. I even wrote that because I was literally with a new group of friends at a park, and we were talking about like, school and the guys in our class, girl things. And like one of them was like, oh my god, Carl is cute. And I was like, oh, Carl is not only mine. That's the price of liking and thinking and having low-key of a crush towards a guy that's conventionally attractive. Why? That's something that I love but hate about myself, is why am I not a girly who's attracted to like ugly ass men? Again, beauty is subjective, blah 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 blah, but like some girlies, their type, it's literally a man who's like looking like dying. I can give you a lot of examples, but I'm trying to be nice. But Pete Davidson. What the fuck? Even when I try to be nice, I'm not. Oh my god. Don't put me in the mental hospital, please. But yeah, like, why am I not attracted to ugly ass men? I wouldn't have any competition. And also I'm the type that's like, I don't like competition. That's why I'm lazy. The fuck? Like, what the fuck? Not only that, but talking about competition, let's talk about that. It's a hot take, but when people are too competitive, it makes me laugh. Like, it kind of gives me the ick, and I feel embarrassed for them, so I laugh, because it's like, girl, it's just chess. Like, don't be competitive, bitch. Like, there's bigger things in life. Can we talk about the political status of the world? You know what Jaden Smith said? That's literally me when a teacher is asking me a question. I'm like, because I don't want them to know that I'm dumb. My grade is already telling enough. Should I really embarrass myself in front of everyone? Like, come on, can I have something? Anyway, spit a little. But I was saying, why am I talking about Carl? You're probably wondering, because it's been 2 years now and I've had multiple crushes since. Because I was thinking, oh my god, I forgot. So, 2 days ago, I'm not even lying. Do not even get me started. I am not lying. Word for word, verbatim. I was about to go to sleep 2 days ago. And I remembered one of my... Honestly, you'll tell me if it's top 10 most embarrassing moment. I know it's embarrassing, but is it top 10 embarrassing? I don't know. Because one thing about my brain, it's when something is too embarrassing that I've done, that I have consciously, soberly did or said, poof, it disappears from my brain. Because it's too much to handle. It's so embarrassing, actually. And 2 days ago, when I was trying to sleep, it hit me in the face what I said. So one day, one girl from my first year of high school, from our class in university, she texted in the group chat and she was like, "Hey, I want to celebrate my birthday with you guys. If you want, after school at this time, we could go to this little restaurant next to school at like 7. And that was last year. So that moment, it was the first time in like almost a year that I've never seen Carl. I saw him in this restaurant and it was like I just felt happy because at the end of the day, he's still, I wouldn't call him my friend because we don't talk to each other every day and stuff, but like he's just a fucking cool, funny guy, you know? And sometimes some things to know about me is that I say things because it's funny to say and not because I mean it. But this time I meant it. I was talking to Carl. I was leaving the restaurant. Bye, bye, bye. See you never. Actually, it was a good time, so see you whenever you want. And I was telling... Oh my god, I almost said his name! I will cut that. I was talking to Carl. I was like, oh, too bad we don't have any classes in common. And our schedule, like, we didn't, like, our schedules were, like, the opposite. And we were, like, he was like, yeah, like, if I see you, like, in the hallways, of course, like, I take a 5 minutes to talk to you and catch up, blah, blah, blah. And I said... I murmured into his ear. In his ear, I murmured, I want you to be my Joe Goldberg. I want you to stalk me like Joe Goldberg. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What? And I thought that I was being smooth. I thought I was like, oh my god, that's flirting. I'm being like so mysterious and cool and like hot. Like that's what hot people do. That's what I thought. No, girl, no. What? And he just, I don't know if. That's the thing. I don't know if he felt the embarrassment, but I did. I literally said these words, and I was like, I have to kill myself. I have to. Like, what? And he laughed. He really laughed, actually, because I'm funny. And kind of give him a little bye-bye hug, and I never saw him again. From that moment, which is like, oh my god, Wait, I need to feel the embarrassment. Let's take a minute to process what I said. I want you to be my Joe Goldberg. I thought that by saying that, I don't know. I do not know what I thought. So to give you more context, what I meant about that was I wanted him to be so obsessed with me, to care so much about me, to have such an impact on his heartbeat that he would stalk me. That was the whole purpose of why I said, do you want to be my Joe Goldberg? And I'm not meaning like the killing part, and I'm not trying to glorify stalking at all. Like I said, it was a joke. I was trying to miserably flirt, and I failed on so many levels. But it was wrong. Straight up wrong. Straight the fuck up wrong. Why? Oh my god. I literally just got chills. And I had this flashback 2 days ago. And yesterday, we received a list of the people that are going to be in our classes. And Carl is in one of my classes! I actually do not know how I will react. Will I have a crush on him? Will he just be my friend? I don't know. Does he remember the Joe Goldberg incident? I hope the fuck not. And that's the thing. It's been like a year that we haven't seen each other. So like, is it weird if I text him and be like, hey, we have a class together? I cannot say that. I cannot. Hey, Carl. No. Like, hey, Carl, we have a class together. Do you want to be my group project partner, and we could eventually just be partners? Oh my god. This is for all of my girlies, all of my friends who are like, why are you still single? Why are you not trying? Aren't you shooting your shot? Because this happens. Like, oh my god. And next semester, I have to look good every time that I have this class. Every Tuesday morning, I have to look bomb AF for Carl. Because there's only one step between friendships and lovers. Oh my god, we can be friends to lovers. Trope from the books. Okay, Slay. Do I love the friends to lovers trope? I think yeah, that's my favorite way. Not favorite way. That's the best way that I want to fall in love with someone, because I've never fallen in love with someone yet. Carl? I gotta stop. I literally gotta stop. And the thing is, next semester, because we will have a class in common, I should not, at any fucking cost, mention that I started a podcast. Because he will watch it, because he was looking a fan. That's the thing about Carl. I didn't said that part. Let me give you some of the reasons why he kind of made me hesitant of like, does he want me as a friend or more? Like, he would be like too invested in me. Like, because I would post a lot of like little story times on my Insta story, or like funny things that happened to me in the day, he would always answer to all of the stories and being like so invested, and like every time that it would be physically together, he would be like, oh, can you take a picture of me like doing that? It would be so funny if you post it on Instagram. He would do like weird shit like that, as if I had like 1 million followers. Babe, I have 304. I was about to say 5. Fuck you, the other guy. Fuck you. Oh my god. But yeah, he was way too invested sometimes. I'm like, that kind of threw me off a little. And I don't know. So, yes, that's what I was saying. I literally cannot say that I have a podcast. Because if I do slip up, not only would he see the other previous amazing work of art that I've said, but he will watch this whole episode of, I don't know, 30 minutes and plus, talking about him, and then he'll know that him is Carl. He's not dumb, I think. I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm actually really fucking scared. Actually, no! So what? I have a crush on you. I used to. Hesitated on. I'm a human! Not only that, I'm a woman! Babe! You literally cannot see that. You know I wrote a song about him! So complicated. I will not say it. I will literally. You know what? I'll just not talk. I'll be like, oh. People who do not talk don't do that. The fuck. But like, you're probably being like, oh, you're so dramatic. Maybe I am a little, but like, maybe he's the love of my life. No, he's not. The amount of time I said that in my life. The worst thing is I thought that every single time. The guy that I saw walking down the street, love of my life. And I actually believe it. Like, oh, well, I'm tired. And I'm done with myself. Yeah. Look, I have a little olive t-shirt. My English is gone. Was it ever present in the first place? Say that to your dad! What the fuck? When did I roast you? I love you. So on that note, I have literally nothing else to say. Nothing. I wasted my saliva and my brain cells for you guys. So I hope you're thankful. I hope you see the efforts that I'm doing. Do you realize that I've been posting since the mid-July? I don't know, but I know that this episode is the 11th one. Almost for 3 months. I think more because I took a little break. Because it's hard to be an influencer. I'll never say that seriously in my life. Like, when I become rich and famous, I'll be so humble. Like, what do you mean saying, like, dumb shit like that? But on that note, I hope you have an amazing night of sleep. I hope that you'll never be embarrassed like I did. I hope that you have a good flirting game. And if you're in a relationship, I hope you'll forever be with that relationship if it's a healthy relation, if you have a healthy partner, because I don't want you to go back to the single life and like try to flirt and have like being cursed like me and say the dumbest thing that could ever be said towards someone that you're attracted to. Please. I hope that you never forget your gloves. I hope that you never forget your gloves. Oh my god, I have to tell you that. And the night before when I remembered the embarrassing moment that happened with Carl, this night, the same night when I was dreaming, you know, sometimes, most of the time I don't dream. And you're probably saying like, oh, but you dream, but when you wake up you don't remember. fuck you. I just don't dream. Like, it's literally shut black. There's nothing happening. Like, when you go to space, when it's all black and just silence, these are my dreams. And rarely I dream. Tell me why. I dreamt that I was pregnant. Like, literally in my dream. And I kind of had, like, a Jane the Virgin from the show, like the TV show situation, where I was pregnant, but there was no guy. And I knew that I was pregnant 3 weeks before giving birth to this child. Literally, I woke up, not even gonna lie, little tear of happiness down my cheek, because I was like, oh my god, that was just a dream. Thank you, God, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Like, that was, no. And I'm not saying it in a way that I don't ever want to be a mother or whatever, but I'm 22. Like, let me be like, still, you know? Not a child anytime soon. I hope that you never have a dream where you get pregnant and you don't actually want to get pregnant. That's really traumatizing. Like, I literally was massaging my stomach after. I was like, oh my god, thank the Lord, there's nothing inside, only fat and carbs. Like, thank the Lord. But, and abs also. Of course, don't forget. The abs. This is back. But, yeah, I hope you never have nightmares. I hope that, I know it's soon final seasons. If you're in school, oh my god, I'm praying for you, I'm praying for myself, I'm praying for everyone. Like, this semester is really, I wouldn't say it was the worst, but depending on my grades, it may be the worst. I love that. On that note, I hope that you have a beautiful night of sleep. I love you. Au revoir.